man. Let's see if I'm back. Let's see if I'm back. Let's see. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's see if anyone can see me. Damn, man, we was cooking. We was cooking. Test, test, test. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, check, check. 1, 2. Probably faded out, man. Let's see. Let's see. If not, we just probably gonna end it and jump back in. Right? And then try to jump back in if they can't see me. Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? Are y'all good? Can y'all hear me? I don't know. We'll see. We'll probably walk for like 10 more minutes. If it's not working, it's not working. So let's go live. Let's go live tonight and finish up the conversation piece. Let's go live tonight and finish the conversation piece. If it's not working. Let's see. Can y'all hear me? Good, good, good. All right, you see. All right, cool. We back, right? So yeah, man, like it's funny, like, cause like people like start blowing up my phone. I'm just like, dog, like I'm live right now. So I think it knocked me out when I went live, was live. So all right, cool. We gonna walk and talk, man. Probably lost a bunch of people, man. We had like over 300 people watching. You know what I'm saying? But we'll rock. If not, we'll just finish the conversation tonight and go live. Let's go live tonight if people don't jump back in, man. Yeah, crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So he don't know X's and O's, don't call plays, and I doubt Prime can make Jerry spend money in free agency. I mean, not every, isn't that he doesn't know X's and O's. He's just not a play caller, right? There's a lot of coaches that are not play callers. Not every coach is a play caller, right? So doesn't mean he doesn't know X's and O's, right? We back. So back to my $10 million budget y'all gave me. Y'all cheat me out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all made me cheap as shit. 10 mil. So that's the Kellens. That's the Kellen rack. I can probably get Aaron Glenn off that rack. Coach Prime, I gotta pay 8 mil to buy out. That's gonna squeeze me right there. So for me, I would probably look at Aaron Glenn, maybe. Aaron Glenn will probably be my lead at 10 mil budget. Yeah, I would probably go Aaron Glenn if that's my budget price at 10 mil. I can probably slide in because Dan Quinn went to Washington for 4 or 5, right? But that would probably be my budget there when it comes to Aaron Glenn, probably around the 10 threshold. So I would go with Aaron Glenn as the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. Defensive mind, defensive guy, leader of men, right? Go get your offensive coordinator. Yeah, Flores. I would probably consider Cliff Kingsbury a little bit too as well. I would probably consider Cliff if I can pull him from Washington. Yeah, Tuck's head coach is Aaron Glenn. Interesting. That's because they gave me a $10 million budget, man. That's because they only gave me 10 mil to spend, and Coach Prime gonna cost me 8 just to buy him out. Now, if you said the buyout doesn't cost, and I can get Coach Prime for 10, then yeah, I would probably go get Coach Prime. But I don't think 10 mil is gonna cut it. I don't think $10 million is gonna cut it with Coach Prime. You know what I'm saying? Or here's what I would do. Here's what Jay Tuck would do if you gave me $10 million to go find a coach. I would say, hey, Mike McCarthy, bro. Hey, Mike McCarthy, bro. Hey, relax, bro. I got it. Hey, Mike, one of my #1 CFO subscribers. Jay Tuck went and got you this 10 million bag, bro. I went and got you this bag, bro. You was making 4. Tuck just got you 10. Tuck just got you 10, bro. Come on back. We good. We Gucci now. We Gucci now. Yeah, there's no salary cap. Oh, shit, for head coach. There's no salary cap for head coach, right? But our organization acts like there is. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem, bro. There's no salary cap for head coach at all. At all. There's 0 salary cap. There's no restrictions. You know what I'm saying? There's no dead cap money. There's none of that with head coach. But for some reason, our organization acts like it is. Our organization acts like it is for some weird reason. What do you think about Robert Saleh as the head coach of DC? Personally, head coach, no, I wouldn't probably go with it. But Defensive coordinator, yes. We talked about that earlier on the other stream before we got cut out. So yeah. So I would say that, yeah. If you gave me 10 mil, I'll be getting a coach. Be getting a coach on a coach at the airport. Yeah, man. Shit, I might coach you for 10 mil. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would probably go with Aaron Glenn. I would like Aaron Glenn. I know a lot of people were kind of down and out on Bobby Slowick, the Houston coordinators, offensive coordinator. I know people have talked about Joe Brady, Buffalo Bills offensive coordinator, right? But I haven't researched those guys and their scheme and all that philosophy as of yet. So yeah, I would probably round that 10 mil bag, go get Aaron Glenn. If you give me unlimited bag though, I would probably just go get Ben Johnson, you know, even though I don't think Ben Johnson is really the fortitude of what the Detroit Lions have. His scheme is cool, right? But he also has the players that can go out there and execute. But the telling sign will be is he going to be able to have any leverage, right? Any coach that you have in Dallas, you want them to be able to have leverage. You want them to be able to say yes or no. You know what I'm saying? So that is one of the things when it comes to, the staff in Dallas. Like, I want someone that can push back on Jerry, a little bit. But at this point, y'all, I just think that's mission impossible. That's why I always say, think like Jerry Jones when it comes to our boys. What will you do, Jones do? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Oh, sports. You need a bra. You need a bra. Bang. Got him. Way to go, sis. Get these losers up out of here. Head coach would be Mike Zimmer. I think Mike Zimmer would be decent. But it just depends, right? It just depends. Like, for me personally, I'm looking for a coach that can build a team long term, right? And I feel like Mike Zimmer, if he's already considering retirement, I think someone posted in the comments yesterday, right? He's already retired. You see what I'm saying? He's already retired. You see what I'm saying? So it's like Mike Zimmer would come in possibly for like a 1 to 2 years maybe, and then retire, and then we're starting over again. Like, I want the Cowboys, whoever it is, right, that if they're going to sign, it's going to be for 4 to 5 years at least, right? 5-year deal. I don't want a 2-year deal. I don't want a 1-year, prove it deal. I don't want short term. I'm looking for long-term success to really give this coach the opportunity to build it. Now, like I said, if you fire someone on a 5-year deal, 2 years in, it's not like you have to pay all this dead cap money and so you can always move on. But I want the Cowboys to finally commit. They didn't commit to the staff this year. They didn't commit to Mike McCarthy this year. They didn't commit to Mike Zimmer and the defensive staff. Like, they didn't commit to anyone. It was kind of a loan, a borrowed time. See what I'm saying? So yeah, Deion, Shador, or bust. How about this? What if I can say, Coach Prime, I might not be able to get you Shador, but what if I can get you Travis Hunter? What if I can get you to Coach Travis Hunter? He's like a son. I would take that. You know what I'm saying? Let me do that. Let me try to figure that out, how I can get Travis Hunter and Coach Prime. And that might be a consolation prize. You know what I'm saying? That might be a consolation prize. I think if you get Zimmer, I think Al Harris is DC and probably next head coach in waiting. So, talking to some of the people and the players I spoke about other days, it's Friday, right? So it's like Wednesday night, that Al Harris is gone unless they give him a prominent role, right? So I think when it comes to Al Harris, they can't give him a little, the assistant coaching assistants or whatever. If he's sorry, Jerry will make up a role and make it sound big, and it's really just like nothing, right? So Al Harris will have to be given a prominent role to stay in Dallas, over here more than likely lead, right? And Dan Quinn's going to be out there. Do you think that they brought back Coach Mike and get really good offensive coordinator to the play calling and bring some different? You think this would help, and Mike can just coach focus on the team. Which Mike, Darius? Is that McCarthy or Zimmer? Zimmer. Good morning. I don't think Jerry's ego is going to allow him to steal Kellen from us. That would be him admitting he messed up. Go Birds. Hey, bro, I hope that's right, bro. Good morning, bro. I hope y'all keep him, man. Keep him. You know what I'm saying? But see, I don't think that Jerry views it as he messed up with Kellen. I felt like that was a compromise because Mike McCarthy wanted Kellen gone, and it was like, okay, fine, bro. Here, all right, here, Kellen, because like they didn't fire Kellen. Like they said it was a mutual decision. So I'm sure that Jerry probably talked to Kellen like, all right, bro, this dude is tripping. We're gonna compromise, right? Let me find you a role. Let me make some phone calls. All right, you're going to LA. Just hold tight. Just hold tight. And when I get rid of him, I'm gonna hit you. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's more one of those things versus Jerry saying, oh, Kellen Moore was a bad hire. He can't coach. He's not an offensive coordinator. I feel like it's like, goddamn, Mike McCarthy was just bitching about it. All right, here, bro. Here. Now you can call plays. Fine, right? And so I think that's what kind of was. Mike McCarthy or Mike Zimmer? Yeah, I don't necessarily like Kellen, but I want stability for Hurts. Yeah, I agree, because that would be, 3 offensive coordinators in 3 years for Hurts, or 4 offensive coordinators in 4 years for Hurts. Like, that's too much. I'm guessing the fan, Bobby said Kellen actually quit. Listen. I have no beefs with 105.3 The Fan or any of their radio hosts. Once again, I don't know those people, right? And I'm sure Bobby is a cool dude. I don't think I've ever met him, right? We follow each other on Twitter. But that doesn't make sense. So if you quit a job, let's take it away from football. Let's put it to us, everyday human beings, right? We quit a job. You quit a job, and then a year later, they call you back for that job, and you're going to do another interview. You quit a job, right? You know what I'm saying? You quit a job, but now today you're having an interview with that job. Nah, Kellen ain't quit. They stashed him away because Mike McCarthy was complaining, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the things, was just like one of those things where he didn't quit, right? So, like I said, and here's what I'll say, right? Here's what I'll say when it comes to what you might hear on the radio, right? I'm not slandering the radio guys or girls, whoever, right? I personally don't listen to it anymore. I used to, right? And so that is why I kind of exist and do things my way. And I'll tell you all this story here in a minute, right? But what I understand being in this industry, there's different lanes, right? There are content creators, media, TV media, television media, or radio people. Their sole focus is for entertainment, right? Just to entertain, be funny, be likable, like laugh, have a good time, right? There are some media members, content creators, who are reporters, right? So they just, Mike McCarthy says this, they report that, right? They says this, they report that, right? There are some content creators, kind of like myself. It's more in the analyst range, where we kind of like analyze different things, right? Provide evidence, watch film, give breakdown. So everyone has their own different lane, right? The entertainment lane, I understand it because that's where the money is, right? Do you think that me doing a film session on, I don't know, RJ Harvey would do the views of me shitting on Mike McCarthy for 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? So, and making it funny and ha and kiki and it's like, right? So the entertainment is a much bigger market than the analysis aspect, right? You guys watching the show, my show right now, it's a small niche. It's a small niche of Cowboys fans who really like thought-provoking context, all sorts of stuff. Like, there's a real niche. Appreciate the super chat, my guy. Love your draft breakdown. Any Eagles I should be looking at, not highly talked about. There's a lot, bro. I got a few. I got a few for y'all, to be honest with you. I don't know if I want to tell y'all, man. Let me make sure you're not Howie's burner account, man. But there's a few. It really depends on how you guys are going to move. I think you guys are good in the corner position with Zach Braun. You got linebackers. I think your defensive front is good, right? So it might be like a wide receiver 3, and there's so many of those out there, like Jalen Royals out of Utah State. Jalen Royals would be one. Tez Johnson, like a wide receiver 3. Also for you guys, possible spell running back will be in consideration too, depending on Saquon, right? But I gotta double check his background, man. He might be Howie, man. He might be baiting me right now, so I can't say too much. You know what I'm saying? There's this kicker. You know what I'm saying? There's this kicker, bro. Y'all should really be focusing that. But getting back to the radio station, right? So like, I now understand it, right? I understand it that they have a market of people who I really don't like to talk to. You know what I'm saying? And the problem is, go back to 2019 before I started content. I was just going to work every day, just like y'all are probably getting ready to do, you know what I'm saying? And I was driving on the way to work, right? But I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. What was I doing in my car, right? I was turning on 105 through the fan. But back then, I didn't have time. I was working damn near 70 hours a week and, doing all sorts of stuff with the family. So when I would hop on 105 through the fan and hear things, I would just take their word for it, right? Oh, I don't know, blah, 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 right? Zeke's going to be suspended for the next 8 weeks, right? Okay, cool. Hey, Tuck, what's going on with the Cowboys? Oh, I just heard on the radio Zeke's going to be suspended for the next 8 weeks, right? So it's like I was just taking things at face value because I didn't have time to back check and fact check, right? So that's what I was doing when I was on the other side of the table. But now, since this is my lane, this is my job, this is my career, it's what I've grown, right? I'm able to fact check a lot of different things for myself and realize, and that's cap. And that's cap. You know what I'm saying? That's fake news, right? It's fake news, but it's entertainment news. If you have 200,000 people driving to work in Dallas, no one's going to pull over the side of the road and say, well, I heard on the radio Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott didn't get along. This is going to go with it, right? So Mike McCarthy and Dak didn't get along, right? But see, me, you, who are tapped in to everything that goes on with this team, will say, well, hold on. I'm hearing that Dak Prescott and Mike McCarthy never got along, but I also heard Tab Prescott jump on the interview and say how close Mike McCarthy and Dak are, and that Dak Prescott told Mike McCarthy he was going to be a father before he told his own brother. You see what I'm saying? So we have those facts, right? And I don't think that the average radio guy is really tuned in like a boss cowboy would be. You see what I'm saying? Or I would be, right? They're kind of going to the radio show, jumping on in the morning, getting their coffee. I do it here in Kansas. Like case in point, let's take Bobby Belt 105 through the fan. You know what I'm saying? I cover the Chiefs here in Kansas City, right? Y'all know I cover the Chiefs on Chiefs Radio, right? Home of the Kansas City Chiefs, right? Am I as locked in with the Kansas City Chiefs like I am the Dallas Cowboys? Absolutely not. I speak very high level when it comes to the Chiefs, right? X's and O's, Spags defense, what, like those keys to victory, like those types of things. I'm not knowing every layer and detail when it comes to Kansas City Chiefs, like I know the Cowboys. I don't, right? So can I go on the radio and talk Kansas City Chiefs football for 4 to 5 hours? Absolutely, right? But am I as detailed and as surgical when it comes to my Cowboys coverage? Absolutely not, right? I can think, okay, Kellen Moore and Mike McCarthy were always on the same page. I can already know the press conference to go to show you the evidence that they wasn't on the same page, and Mike McCarthy was saying it. You see what I'm saying? Like, or people was like, Boss Cowboy was like, about Jason Witten and his leadership, right? I knew I can go pull the article showing y'all, okay, Jason Witten at 36 years old, the same age as Kellen Moore, was saying that he's still one of the best tight ends in the NFL. And if the Dallas Cowboys draft a tight end, it's a wasted pick. I remember those articles. I remember those details. It's all up here, right? So I don't think, no slight to the radio people. I don't want to fucking beef today on my Friday, right? I just don't think that the conversations that they're having are for people like us, right? They're not for us. It's not for us, right? Those conversations are for the Cowboys fans who just, we them boys. I'm a Cowboys fan. They know about the 4 or 5 players, you know what I'm saying? And that's it, right? A case in point. And I told a few people this. I have a good friend, and he's actually been on the radio, a mentor, been in media for almost 25 years, right? Covers the Dallas Cowboys, have been to camp, has done all that stuff, right? Been in media, news, everything, right? When it comes to his coverage, when we're on shows together, the Dallas Cowboys, right? It is like playing Madden on rookie. It's about, CeeDee Lamb had a good catch today, right? Or, Zeke burst for a good run today, or Dak threw an interception today. Like, it's that kind of camp coverage, right? Versus me, goddamn sicko, I'm looking at John Stevens, right? I'm looking at this undrafted free agent and Nate Pete, or I'm looking at Scoop Connor, and I'm looking like, oh, damn, they also had Wanye Thomas on punt return and kickoff return today. Oh, they started Marquise Bell from the HBCU at nickel, nickel today. Like, I'm looking at the layers below the sewer. You see what I'm saying? I think a lot of people are just up here because up here is easy, right? If I make a video about Micah Parsons, it's gonna boom, right? If I make a video about Dak Prescott, it's gonna boom, right? CeeDee Lamb, it's gonna boom, right? If I make a video about Josh Butler or Linval Joseph, y'all are gonna watch it, but the masses are not gonna watch a video of me talking Dallas Cowboys football and that we should bring back Linval Joseph. They don't give a shit about that, right? They don't give a shit about me talking about Dallas Cowboys and what Carl Lawson did, right? If I make a video on how good Chauncey Golston played, Dallas Cowboys fans are not going to be jumping and searching Chauncey Golston online, right? So the things that I do, things that Boss does, Vach, other content creators, etc. do, it's for a small niche of people, right? DMV, Rome, y'all know who, right? It's for a small niche of Cowboys fans. So I understand it, right? It's a business for 105 through the fan. They have ratings, they have ads, they have revenue, they have all sorts of shit that they have to focus on that I don't personally. So yeah, so take that what you want. Kellen quit, right? Mike McCarthy was a demon. Everyone hated Mike McCarthy. Everyone hated Mike McCarthy, but this team fought for 17 weeks for no reason. You see what I'm saying? It's like everyone hated Mike McCarthy, right? When we know that's not the case. But what happens, right? Cowboys season fell off the rails last year. Playoffs fell off the rails versus Green Bay. What happens is we need a coping mechanism, right? We need to find someone to plant the evidence on, right? Y'all remember this time. You remember this time last year? Oh, Dan Quinn was the worst piece of shit on the planet. You know what I'm saying? He was the worst piece of shit on the planet, right? So that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? So last year, Dan Quinn self-sabotage. Dan Quinn hated linebackers. Dan Quinn didn't care about winning. You know what I'm saying? We remember all that this time last year, right? Because what was Cowboys fans doing? We were looking to find someone to blame for the reason we lost to Green Bay. So Dan Quinn was trash. Dan Quinn, you know what I'm saying, was this. Dan Quinn was that. I'm glad he's gone. Good riddance. His scheme was trash. His scheme ain't built to stop the run. Dan Quinn's scheme can't stop the run. Blah, 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 blah. Right? Right? So what happens? Dan Quinn goes to Washington, and Dan Quinn has already surpassed the Dallas Cowboys just like that. You see what I'm saying? So we're doing the same thing when it comes to Mike McCarthy's. Okay, the season went bad. We had a lot of injuries. So we're just saying, hey, man, Mike McCarthy did some good things. He raised the standard in Dallas because we wasn't winning and going to consistent playoff appearances until Mike McCarthy got here, right? He raised the standard a little bit. Even when we had injuries, he was still able to win games. He won games with backup quarterbacks, but he just didn't get us to the championship level that we wanted to get to. Versus just stopping there and being done with it and wishing him the best, it's him and Dak Prescott didn't get along. And him and Kellen didn't get along. And Mike McCarthy wanted Amari Cooper gone. And so what we're doing right now, or what they're doing right now, is planting all the drugs and the evidence in Mike McCarthy's car and saying he's the reason. He's the reason. Jerry and Steven, they wanted to keep Amari Cooper. They loved Amari Cooper. They wanted to keep Amari Cooper. But Mike McCarthy, with all his leverage and all of his power that he had in Dallas, he was able to get rid of Amari Cooper. Mike McCarthy had so much power and leverage and such a strong voice in Dallas, he was able to say, get rid of Amari Cooper. And Jerry and Steven said, okay, Mike, whatever you want, Mike. Whatever you want, Mike. You got it, bro. We don't want no smoke. This is your team. You make the decisions, Mike McCarthy. You want us to get Amari Cooper, even though we don't want to. We love Amari. We will do it for a 5th round pick just because you're in charge, Mike. So you mean to tell me, hold on. This is that cross-examination shit. You know what I'm saying? So you mean to tell me Mike McCarthy had enough power in Dallas to get rid of Amari Cooper, who we traded a 1st round pick for, but he couldn't even get Rico touches? He couldn't even get Rico touches over Zeke, but he had the power to get rid of Amari Cooper. But then when it came to Rico and Zeke, his hands was tied. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Now, come on, y'all. Now, y'all know there's going to be people driving to work, getting ready to work. They thinking about what they doing for the weekend. They got plans going on with their wives and husbands and kids and stuff. They're not going to stop and ask themselves the question, do you honestly think that Mike McCarthy had enough power to go upstairs and like, I don't want Amari Cooper, y'all get rid of him or else? And they say, okay, cool. Wherever you need, bro. Where else? Where else? Mike McCarthy on camera, 4K, wanted Matthew Bergeron instead of Mozzie Smith. Wanted Matthew Bergeron. He set the table and said, I want the left tackle out of Syracuse. That is my guy. That is my pick. That's who I want. Will McClay, I think Mozzie's a better fit. I think Mozzie's a better fit. And what did they do? They drafted Mozzie Smith. So Mike McCarthy didn't even have enough power to get a draft pick that he wanted. But when it came to Amari Cooper, he got him up out of there. Had to be gone. Had to be gone. Right? So it's like, that's the problem when people just say things freely. There's no cross-reference, right? And then if I say, okay, well, here's the evidence that counters that argument, then it's Jay Tuck's the asshole, then it's block me, then it's this and then that, right? But it's just a simple conversation. This is all public. I'm not making up anything. I didn't make that story up that Mike McCarthy wanted Matthew Bergeron and we drafted Mozzie. They put it on camera for the whole world to see. So it's like some of those things, when you say these things, you have to be careful to be able to provide context. in evidence, right? Now, from an entertainment perspective, is everybody going to do that? No, because they're not going to be held accountable. They can just toss shit out there. Shit, 200,000 people might believe it. If not, if only 10% believe it, that's 20,000 Cowboys fans on their way to work believe that Mike McCarthy was the worst piece of shit and that the team quit on him, right? We was trying to get the team to quit on Mike McCarthy. They wouldn't do it. We was trying to get them to quit on Mike McCarthy, bro. I would have been A-okay if they would have quit and tanked, and we would have been having Travis Hunter conversations right now. They continue to play. They played hard until the very last snap versus Washington. Come on, dog. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? The team quit on Mike McCarthy, bro. We was trying every week. We was trying every week. They went out there and played their asses off for Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy had Trey Lance outplay Jaden Daniels for a half of football. What do you mean quit? What do you mean quit? Micah Parsons was playing all the way until week 17. You know what I'm saying? All the way until week 17. Yo, this is crazy, bro. Like, all right, so like this stream right here, I ain't even put no captioning. I just went live because I had to jump back from the other one, right? So there's nothing Cowboys related even in this entire stream. And we still got Eagles fans jumping in here talking shit. That is some psycho sick shit. That's some stalking ass shit, bro. That's really some stalking. This doesn't have Dallas Cowboys in the title. It doesn't have a thumbnail. It doesn't have nothing. I just went live. It says CFO Sports is live, right? That's all it said in the title. You can check it out. It says CFO Sports is live right now. And here the Eagles are getting ready for a playoff game this week, and they jumping in our chat. I ain't got no thumbnail. I ain't got no title, no nothing. I just hit the live button. CFO Sports is live. And they was like, ooh, let me pull over. Let me pull over and go talk. I'm like, God damn, dog. Like, it's some sick, it's some sick. Now, I appreciate all the Eagles fans that rock with us over here. But it's like, God damn, bro, that's some sick shit right there, bro. That is some sick shit, bro. Like, I can look at the title, bro. This shit says CFO Sports is live. It didn't say Dallas Cowboys and Eagles, blah, blah, blah. There's nothing Cowboys or Eagles related. Tuck, I always feel like someone's watching you. Philly, bro. It's crazy, dog. It is crazy. It is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that shit would recommend. Like if a Commanders content creator went live right now and I'm not subscribed to the channel, it's not coming across my YouTube feed. It's not going to come across my YouTube feed. And I damn sure ain't stopping at 6:30 in the morning to watch what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, dog. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, Eagles fans, they steady watching us. I got tons of them in my stream. It's crazy because I ain't going to watch. Yeah, I mean, salute to all my Eagles content creators out there. You know what I'm saying? But not at 6:30 in the morning. Not before work. Not before I'm gearing up for the playoffs in a divisional round that I'm jumping in a Cowboys stream randomly. Yeah. So, I don't know. Crank that machine up, piggy. Crank that machine up, piggy. It's probably children. I know these cats are probably like children getting ready to go to high school class on their way to school. Good morning. Good morning, Lono 23. Good morning. On the way to school. On the way to school, little child. Tuning into my YouTube on the way to school. What are you listening to this morning, bro? What are you listening to? Are you listening to like some Kodak Black or something like that? Dude. Oh, these little kids, man. But anyway, like I was saying, yeah. So like I said, bro, it's one of those things where there's different lanes, right? And I have to learn to kind of just let people be in that lane, right? But see, what happens is I get in trouble, right? I get in trouble because what happens, like, yo, y'all tag me in Twitter, right? So like RC would be like, or Dwayne would be like, yo, Tuck, what's your thoughts on these comments about Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott not getting along? And I say, well, hey, from my understanding, this is what Tad said, right? Here's this article, here's this press conference, what Mike McCarthy said, here's these facts. And then those guys feel like I'm attacking them, but I'm pretty much just doing a counter argument, see? It's just like, what do you want me to do? Lie too? Yeah, man. Dak and Mike McCarthy never got along, right? And so then it was Dak and Mike McCarthy never got along early in the early stages. Okay, well then say that initially, right? Because I agree not get along, but the reason why early in those stages it wasn't Mike McCarthy and Dak, and I told you guys 1,000 times on this channel, right? Is because you had Kellen in between. You had Kellen as the play caller. You had a quarterback coach. So they were the ones communicating with Dak Prescott constantly because that's who's calling the plays. It wasn't Mike McCarthy's offense. So yes, Kellen, the offensive coordinator, whose offense we were running, that was doing the play calling, was closer with Dak Prescott than Mike McCarthy. Soon as Kellen got his ass up out the way, then Mike McCarthy took over and the relationship became a lot closer. What do you know? I was shouting that from the mountaintops, right? I wanted my coach, who's coached Brett Favre and Joe Montana and Aaron Rodgers, to be talking directly, not Kellen Moore. All right, Lano. Yeah, hi, Lano. Have a good day at school, pal. Have a good day. I'm an Eagles fan, but you got to respect this man working out at 6:30 a.m. Keep putting that work. Appreciate you, dog. We actually been working out since 4:30. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we got to get it in, man. You know what I'm saying? Talking to my people, walking with my people. Like, I am enjoying this, y'all. Even yesterday when I didn't do it, because yesterday I lifted, and I was like, man, I kind of want to just talk to my people a little bit, right? Because it kind of gets my gears going, gets my day started. You know what I'm saying? We are almost at 3 miles. We're almost at 3 miles. So yeah, I enjoy this. I like enjoying this content. It's kind of improv. You know, one of the things I was just like, you know what? Let me just go live and talk to my people, get my steps in. Then tonight I'll go back to the gym and actually lift, right? Or I can come back in here and lift. Kellen Moore can't happen. I know, bro. I know. Ooh, I know. But I mean, at this point, what can we do? Mike McCarthy said the one who installs the plays calls the plays. Yeah, that was Kellen. I took your mod. I don't think so. Hold on, let me give it back to you. I don't think I took your mod. Hold on. Let's see here. All right, damn. All right. Please take Kellen Moore from us. Nah, bro, keep him. Keep him, bro. Keep him, man. You don't want Kellen to leave Jalen Hurts, and Jalen Hurts has to go through a fourth offensive coordinator in 4 years. Keep him. You know what I'm saying? Nah. You know what I'm saying? So nah, keep him. Keep Kellen. Keep him in Philadelphia, man. Like I said, I don't know how do we stop it. The Cowboys got their minds made up on some shit. They got their minds made up on it. We'll have to kind of figure out and collaborate. How can we make Kellen the best he can be? Trade us Micah for Kellen. Hell no, dog. Hell no. Keep him, man. Keep him. But hey, like I said, at least Jerry did the petty thing and tried to distract Kellen. He distracted him. You know what I'm saying? Who would I put my money on? That's a good question. All right, y'all asked me the $10 million question. Who would I put my money on? I would put my money on Kellen. If I had to, I would probably put my money on Kellen Moore. Well, like Dion, absolutely. We talked about that on the other stream. But yeah, if I had to go, you say, you know what, Tuck? Here's your money. Bet right now. Who's the next head coach of Dallas Cowboys? I would say Kellen Moore. Unfortunately, right? Because I feel like what they could do is partner Kellen Moore with a veteran coach, whether that's Zimmer or Robert Saleh or somebody, right? Because the offense will be fine, right? Because let's just keep it a buck. That's what I'm trying to tell people. The true play caller in Dallas isn't Mike McCarthy. It isn't Kellen Moore. It's Dak Prescott. And a lot of people keep ignoring me when I say that shit, but Dak Prescott is the true play caller. You know what I'm saying? Kellen Moore might say, you know what I'm saying, 23 ace right, you know what I'm saying, or something like that, right? Z slant, right? And Dak Prescott will get that to the helmet, break, get to the line of scrimmage, and reconstruct all that shit. Actually, don't run the slant, run the post. Actually, don't slide, protect left, slide, protect right. Actually, you know what? I thought about it, kill that shit. We're going to put the run on, right? You know what I'm saying? So, yes, Kellen Moore, Mike McCarthy is the play caller, but it's really Dak Prescott with the play calling. Did we get a super chat? Let me see. Hold on. Make sure I didn't miss it. Appreciate the super chat. Hold on. Or was that the other stream? Let me see. Maybe that was the other stream. Okay. All right. Wide receiver 2, 1,000%. 1,000%. 1,000% wide receiver 2, right? So knowing that Mike McCarthy's gone, knowing we have a new coaching staff, still for me, priority draft talk. And we'll get into draft talk. We'll probably do some draft talk tonight. So expect that live. Expect me to send y'all that feed for the live. Probably 7 o'clock tonight. We'll probably go live and do a lot of draft stuff, right? We'll do mock draft. We're going to do a film study over a running back. And then we'll kind of go into draft talk, right? But wide receiver 2, that would be my play, right? Wide receiver 2 would be my play at 12. Whether that's Luther Burden, whether that's Himeka, I don't know, right? Whoever, right? Flavor ice cream. I say we go get an elite wide receiver at the 12th pick to pair him up with CeeDee Lamb. Because that's going to be dummy-proof for any coach, right? Dummy-proof for any coach if you have elite wide receivers, elite weapons for whoever's coming in, right? And if it's Kellen, you know we're going to throw that ball 70 times a game. So you might as well go wide receiver. You see what I'm saying? Now, here's what I will say before I exit. You know what I'm saying? Before I exit, take Pitts. Give us Pitts. I'll take him. I'll take him. Here's what I'll say before I exit. Good 3 mile mark. Okay, cool. All right. Kellen Moore coming in. It would suck, right? But if there's ever a time for Cowboys fans to voice their concerns about Kellen Moore being the head coach of our offensive, our organization, right? Now is the time to really unite, y'all. You know, as my dog Boss Cowboy say, your voice matters, right? Hashtag it. Facebook, whether you're on Instagram, Twitter, wherever you are, if you don't want the Dallas Cowboys to make Kellen Moore your head coach, it's speak now or forever hold your peace, right? And I think this is a time where Cowboys fans need to be united, right? I hear what Bobby Belt is saying, right, about Mike McCarthy. Mike is gone, bro. We can fight that shit in off season, right? We'll fight that shit, you know what I'm saying, in August or some shit, you know what I'm saying? But right now, it is important for every Dallas Cowboys fan who doesn't want Kellen Moore, and I think it's a lot, right, to really stand out and speak and say, nah, nah, we deserve better. And this is no knock to Kellen, right? It's no knock to Kellen. He's probably a great guy, probably fun to be around. But nah, we deserve better than that. We deserve better than that. We deserve a real coach to lead us to where we're trying to get to. Not a puppeteer, we need a real coach that can lead us to where we're trying to get to the promised land. You know? We need to upgrade, right? And here's what I'll say. If you hate Mike McCarthy, glad he's gone, anybody but Mike, okay, you have to be able to present to me an upgrade. And I don't think Kellen Moore's an upgrade, right? I don't think Robert Saleh's an upgrade. I don't think John Gruden is an upgrade. I don't think a lot of these people in that kind of budget range, it's an upgrade to Mike McCarthy. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. If we're going to move, well, we are moving on from Mike McCarthy, it damn sure better be an upgrade. Not a guy that you're comfortable with, but a guy that's an upgrade. You know what I'm saying? I want to upgrade, We need to upgrade, right? So if you do not want Kellen Moore, this is my last message before we stop, Cowboys Nation. Go out there and voice your opinion. Because a lot of people, it's kind of like voting, right? People will say, oh, well, I'm not going to vote because my vote doesn't matter. That's bullshit. It does, right? It may not matter much, but it does matter, right? Because you're voicing your concern. For the people who will say, well, Tuck, you can say, right, you don't want Kellen Moore. The Cowboys are still going to do it anyways. Oh, no. The Cowboys, and Jerry Jones said this on 105 to the Fan. He said, before I listen to you and take your advice, I will listen to the fans, right? Jerry Jones cares about what the fans think, right? Jerry Jones cares about, because we impact the bottom line, right? So he cares about what we think. They watch social media. For those of you who follow me on Twitter, y'all know they watch every little thing I fucking do. You know what I'm saying? They watch every little thing I do. You see what I'm saying? So what we can do is rally together and voice our concerns and put our foot down and say, nah, we're not accepting that. We're not, no, okay, bro. Enough's enough. Okay, nah. All right, bro. Was Mike McCarthy the best coach? Nah. But I ain't doing this shit. No, sir. I'm not putting my money behind it, because what's gonna happen in 2 weeks? That's when, and when I feel sorry for these ticket salesmen. I feel sorry for them picking up a bunch of Dallas Cowboys season ticket holders, giving them a call and say, hey, this is Mark from the Dallas Cowboys. How's things going, Jay Tuck? We want to reach out to you for exciting renewals for this upcoming seat. Bro, get off my phone, bro. I don't like people playing on my phone. You see what I'm saying? So that is coming around the corner. So what they're going to do is be checking the tea leaves, checking the trending topics, checking who do Dallas Cowboys fans really want. Who can I sell to the Dallas Cowboys fans that's the head coach to get them bought back in? If we voice Kellen, nah. They'll look at it. They'll look at it and be like, nah. You know what I'm saying? They'll look at it and be like, nah, right? Now, the alternative is that they might go somewhere else. You see what I'm saying? They might go somewhere else, but yeah, Rex Ryan. Like then I'm like, all right, give me Kellen, bro. My bad, right? If I say no to Kellen and they fucked around and hired Rex Ryan, I'm like, all right, bro, I messed up. We messed up. My bad. Delete them tweets. We was just playing, right? So voice your opinion. We are all diehard Cowboys fans. We love this team. We put our sweat equity behind it. We put our money into it. Nick Saban. Ooh, Nick Saban would be dope. We deserve to voice our opinion and be united on this front, right? So Cowboys Nation, speak up, speak loudly, speak boldly. Don't let people suppress your voice. It's not going to do anything. Whatever. I'm going to try it anyway, right? I'm going to try it anyway. Are you good, bro? My dog Rome in the building, man. You good, bro? We'll probably go live again this afternoon or this evening, right? So it's like, we'll be talking ball. But yeah, voice your opinion. If you don't want Kellen Moore, it's speed now or forever hold your peace, because right now, the gears are turning. The days to interview, you know what I'm saying? I can go to the Star, you know what I'm saying? Do whatever, man. So like I said, I appreciate y'all. We will probably go live tonight, probably 7 Central, draft talk, mock drafts, film session, live film session together. So I'm gonna give you guys some notes to go over, so that way you guys can start scouting prospects yourself. Let's see here, film session, draft talk. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun tonight, man. We're gonna have some fun tonight. So I'll see y'all probably around 7 Central. Like I said, let me talk to the wife first, make sure we got no plans, but we're gonna gear up, keep doing our content. We're gonna do what we do. You know what I'm saying? Kellen Moore, Jason Witten, no coach, whatever. We're going to continue to do what we do, which is cover this Dallas Cowboys team. And salute to all the great content creators out there in this community that really cares about the people. We don't platform pimp and just give you guys things without any evidence or factual evidence. We say stuff, it might be wrong, but we're showing you where it's coming from. I showed you guys yesterday on the live stream. I showed you guys all the film stuff I do and the tools that I have. So when y'all see me say something about a player, I'm showing y'all dead ass where I'm getting it from. You know what I'm saying? So, I appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, do us a huge favor, subscribe to the channel, right? Share the content, like the content, let them know the real is here. It's not going anywhere. I appreciate my guy, Chris, man. We're going to keep fighting. We're going to keep fighting. You know what I'm saying? Even if we have a small niche, right? One of my favorite movies is 300. I'd rather have a small niche, a strong, powerful, contextual Cowboys fans than an army of zombies. You see what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all, and we're going to keep rocking, man. Make it do what it do. Tug, respectfully, you're appreciated, man. Appreciate you, my guys. Appreciate each and every one of y'all for tuning in. Let's have a great Friday. Go lock in. Finish the week. Earn your weekend, y'all. Earn your weekend. Don't take your foot off the gas because it's Friday, right? Go to work, knock that shit out, so that way we walk out the office, you feel like, you know what? I killed it. I smoked it. I'm about to chill because I deserved it, man. So I appreciate y'all. Everyone stay safe, stay blessed, stay encouraged, and no killing more.